Hello and welcome to BCPS News. I'm Natalie Bland.
And I'm Kalia Green. On this edition of BCPS News, we'll meet some of the workers who keep our schools clean and 2 students who are taking advantage of a BCPS opportunity.
We'll also hear from students who are working together to make a positive impact on our communities. Let's get started.
Team BCPS building service workers are our silent heroes and at times tend to go unnoticed.
But these 2 teams of building service workers are getting recognized.
Before the Nike and Crocs hit the floors of our Team BCPS schools, there's a team of building service workers who arrive early and throughout the day that take pride in maintaining a clean working environment.
I feel like students and teachers and staff want to work in a clean environment, and it has to be safe. So working in a clean environment makes you feel like you have a sense of responsibility to keep it that way. And I feel like that's from the students and the staff, as well as the principal.
Diamond Brown is the building operations supervisor for Southwest Academy and leads a team of 5 who's caught the attention of staff members.
They keep our classrooms clean. When our classrooms are clean, as teachers, that's one less thing that we have to focus on. And then it gives us more time to teach our lessons, to interact with our students. And so Ms. Diamond and her team have been an important part of our school culture, our climate, and they've been a huge help to me as a teacher in my time here at Southwest Academy.
Our building is about 70 years old, and if you walked into Southwest Academy, you would think it was just built. That's how clean it is. So it is a welcoming environment. It is a very clean environment. Staff and students feel a sense of belonging, a sense of community within this environment, and that is due to the foundational work that's been done by Ms. Diamond and her staff.
I've been a building service worker for 17 years. 13 of those as a building operations supervisor here at Sandalwood Elementary School. And as a building operations supervisor and building service worker, we ensure that the building is clean and safe for the students every day. I absolutely love Sandalwood. This is an amazing school. It's a great administration here. It helps when you have support. And I love the students. I love seeing the students here every single day. And I love what I do. I take great pride in making sure that the school's clean, and I love it.
Jen and her crew are absolutely amazing. She is the only building service worker that is here from 7 until about 3-ish. She goes above and beyond. This is more than a job to her. It's more of her passion, and she wants to make sure that our students have a comfortable and safe environment to learn in, and that our teachers are proud of the classrooms that they provide instruction.
Come to the side if you feel like you still might need a little extra help.
I appreciate Miss Jen because she just cleans up the whole entire school, and it takes a lot of hard work to do that, the whole entire school. This is bigger than my house, and I have trouble with cleaning my house by myself all alone. She cleans this whole entire building, so I'm really grateful.
Building service workers take care of different areas and duties throughout the school. They keep the school buildings clean and safe before you arrive, throughout the day, and evenings. So, the next time you see a building service worker, please say thank you.
All of our building service workers are essential to Team BCPS, and we thank them for all the hard work that they do.
From building service workers to passionate students, there is no shortage of Team BCPS.
That's certainly true at Towson High School, where one student started a music festival to help save the bay.
On a dreary, rainy day, the Tributary Festival was back to support oyster restoration projects from the Chesapeake Bay Foundation. This year, it's bigger and better with more music.
So it's just a really great student-led event, completely organized by students, started by myself. Now we have over 60 volunteer staff members, and we're just so excited to put on this event today.
We added a second stage, more bands, we have much more vendor opportunities than last year, and altogether it's just a bigger show.
I'm here today to support the Chesapeake Bay, to enjoy the music. My son is playing at the festival.
The music festival rocked a ton of bands, and there was no shortage of activities.
We have bands bands like Grateful Dad, Ironically Iconic, Lutherville Rock School. We have Stages, who was a great help. They helped set us out, and we have tons more.
In addition to being a really great charity cause, it's a really excellent opportunity for young musicians to discover their passion in music and be able to play on a really excellent stage for a lot of people who want to be here and they're excited to be here. So it's just great to see a lot of those people coming together to support this shared passion of music.
A wide variety of nonprofit organizations also attended to show awareness.
And their mission meshes perfectly with what the Trib Fest is all about.
And there were plenty of volunteers to support the cause.
I'm from the Towson High School Environmental Club, and so we think that it's just a really great initiative to have the community help the Bay because it is our watershed and what we do has an impact.
The Tributary Festival was organized by passionate students from Towson High School who all have an interest in saving the Bay.
The biggest difference this year, though, is how much more included student leaders are. Since I'm going into my senior year and I'm going to be off into college next year, I had to bring in some new students who are going to help me organize the next one and keep Tributary going on for as long as we can.
So what we've been saying is, as soon as the festival's over, we have 364 days till the next festival. So we're looking to kind of grow off of this year as we did last year. So basically what our big plans is expanding to multiple schools outside of Towson.
I'm just glad to be alive.
So far it's been great. I mean, everyone's in a good mood. Everyone's happy to be out here. The rain isn't stopping us whatsoever.
Be sure to check out next year's Tributary Festival.
Well, check this out. We're highlighting some more partnerships in this month's Parent University.
Meet 2 students who are using the BCPS apprenticeship program to light the way to their future.
Tonight, we're meeting with the Chesapeake Chamber of Commerce to explain all things Blueprint and to encourage them to partner with Baltimore County Public Schools in providing youth apprenticeships and working with our community schools.
So why do we do this work? Our students deserve it.
Tonight I'll be explaining the 5 pillars of the Blueprint for Maryland's Future, and specifically we're going to have a focus on the college and career readiness pathways.
Many of our businesses are looking for opportunities. How can they give back? So it's a matter of figuring out what that right partnership opportunity is.
We try to have as many partnerships as we can, whether it's something simple like ordering pizzas from Mr. Giuliano's right around the corner, whose daughter was a Stemmers Run student, or even some of the local churches. The Church of the Harbor nearby, Mr. Kim there runs a youth ministry. He's always looking for outreach programs. Some of our kids belong there.
We decided to bring in apprentices because we had some very unique projects. Stephen Barth, System Security Engineer for Clarity Cyber. Here at Clarity Cyber, we perform digital engineering services in cybersecurity. We stumbled upon BCPS through one of their information sessions, attended one, and from there we started working with Alicia Fales, and they guided us through the entire internship and into the apprenticeship process.
I wanted to get into this program because I want to pursue something in tech in the future, something along the lines of software engineering, and I felt like this apprenticeship program would help me to have an idea of what that work field would be like.
In this case, this project demanded a lot of creative thinking, a lot of good problem solving, and they just have a great mind for those types of things. They've worked really hard, they've been very flexible, they've risen to every challenge we've given them.
Yes, BCPS has prepared me well, not only with the technical aspect of this job, but also the communication aspect and responsibilities, and I was fully prepared for it.
BCPS has definitely prepared us for this apprenticeship opportunity. During school, we've learned how to collaborate with others, communicate with teachers, etc. We're learning more things about STEM with coding classes and clubs, and yeah. For example, I've actually participated in robotics for my school and Cyber Patriot, and that's all prepared me for this position that I'm in right now.
These students have been very well prepared to work with us. They have their coursework and they have the technical knowledge, but they also came in with some really great soft skills. They're just really good employees. BCPS has been a great partner for us. We went to a lot of different jurisdictions to try and get this project off the ground, and we had some challenges. But when we came to BCPS, it was just a cooperative effort all around. It was just a really easy process getting from start to the point where we had our apprentices in the office ready to work. We would absolutely hire another BCPS apprentice, absolutely.
Preparing students for future careers happens at every BCPS school.
That's right. Let's find out how Deep Creek Elementary School makes that happen.
Deep Creek is a safe place to be. Deep Creek is a supportive learning environment. Deep Creek is a family. Deep Creek is a community. Deep Creek Elementary School is diverse. Deep Creek Elementary School is a safe place for students to be. Our motto is discovering, cultivating, and reaching our potential. As we've embraced that motto over the years, we've become a community school that has partnerships with people outside of our school. We have a partnership with Amazon. We have a care closet where families can come and get materials that they need for their home. And we have a partnership with a program called Shoes That Fit that provide tennis shoes for students that need them.
As a community school, we spent last year collecting data from all of those stakeholders, getting the voices and the stories of the people that are living in the community, and then working together with a shared decision-making team made up of those stakeholders. We identified some barriers to our kids and families meeting with success, and were able to develop some strategic partnerships, for example, with Amazon. Amazon came in, helped us to reorganize our care closet, which is available to community members to come in and shop for free for toiletries, food in our food pantry, clothing, household items, just basically some things that are sometimes hard to come by at the stores in our area, or just kind of help out at home. Shoes That Fit is another one of our partners. This year they supplied us with 166 pair of tennis shoes for any students that needed them, and they were very excited to have brand new shoes for school, to be able to have some on hand for kids as they need them throughout the year, when kids are being kids, and just outgrow those things. So as a community school, the goal is to meet the needs of the whole child. Every school works for the academics and having success in those criteria, but with a community school, we meet their basic needs as well, the needs for safety and security, and that is part of meeting the community's needs, making sure that they are living in a stable environment, in a stable community, and supporting that community as a school to help kids meet with success.
When students, staff, and families leave Deep Creek Elementary School, I hope that they remain connected to our school community, that they are connected to a community at large, that our students are college career ready, and that as they grow up, they think back on some of the opportunities that happened at Deep Creek Elementary School, and that they're able to give back to the community like the community has given to them as students here.
Every BCPS school is full of teachers who work every day to inspire and educate our students.
We'd like to introduce you to a fellow teacher from Perry Hall High School, Courtney Lax Brown. This portrait was a gift to me by my department chair because I am in love with Zora Neale Hurston and her writing. Zora Neale Hurston motivates me. She inspires me to not only teach, she inspires me to write. It's her voice, it's her activism, and it's her boldness. And that is who I aspire to be as a person, and most importantly, as a teacher. Miss Laura Revere, she was the English department chair at Parkville High School. And she was teaching GT 10th grade English, and we were reading Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. That book changed my life. I never know that you could fall in love with a piece of literature, and I knew from that moment on that I wanted to create that same space for students as well. Perry Hall High took a leap of faith on me. I was fresh out of graduate school. It was my very first teaching job, and they made me feel so comfortable and so supported and so at home. And the principal then and the principal now really saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. The best part of my day is actually walking into the building. School is my happy place. Like, this is my home. This is where I feel the most safe. This is where I feel the most comfortable. You see the kids, you see your colleagues, and we kind of create a family. So when I walk into the door and the first face you see is a student like, hey, Miss Lax Brown, like, it just immediately puts a smile on your face. No matter how you're feeling, what you're doing, you see that and you know, like, okay, this is why I'm here. When they come in the classroom and they are ready to work and they're ready to be here with me and engaged and go on this journey, then that's good enough for me. I teach for the students. It's really important to me to make a difference in somebody's life because I remember all of the people that made a difference in my life. It's nothing like being in your English classroom and you've had a really rough day and you're engaged in a story. And the best part of that is when you're teaching a story and the kids are really into it and then you see that light bulb go off, that aha moment, and they're with you and they're like, oh, and having all different types of reactions. It's the best feeling in the entire world. And then they graduate and some of them come back and they look at you and they say, thank you for being there for me when I had no one else. My name is Courtney Lax Brown, and this is why I teach.
That's all for this episode of BCPS News.
We hope to see you next time as we introduce you to more students, families, and staff around Baltimore County. For now, I'm Natalie Bland.
And I'm Kalia Green. Have a great day, BCPS.